Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. I'm Christina and this is where I talk about productivity, personal development, study habits, and routines to help our lives be a little bit more efficient. In today's video, I want to talk about how to create a nice work environment for students who are staying with remote learning or even hybrid learning for the fall and upcoming school year. Okay students, so if you're starting your school year online, or even if you're starting remote and you're going to be online 3 days out of the week, you want to create an environment that you associate with doing work. Okay, so when you go to school, you associate your classroom and your desk with working and learning. You need to do this at home as well. You need to figure out an area, a space in your bedroom or in your home that you are going to go to every day to start your online class, to study, to read, and to do your work, so that your brain associates this place, this area, with quiet and learning. So you want to choose an area that is clean and neat. You want to keep your area where you're going to do your work tidy, free of distractions. You want it to be comfortable so that you can sit or maybe even stand for a little bit and do your work. Not too comfortable that you are going to fall asleep, and have an area that has good lighting. You might want to bring a lamp into this area if you're not by a window, but keep it an area that has good lighting. You also want to go to an area and choose an area that is quiet, calm, and noise free. So if you can help it, I would choose maybe somewhere in your bedroom or a different room, but not like the living room if other people are going to be there during the day and watching TV. So you want it to be, a serene, quiet area. I also do not suggest doing your work on your bed, because if it's too comfortable, you might, slip back into falling asleep, and then there goes 2 hours suddenly that you've just taken a nap. If you do have to work on your bed, I would say to make your bed so that it is clean and neat, that you don't want to mess it up. And do not sit in the same direction as you sleep. Maybe turn and pivot and sit in a different area when you are working. But again, neat, noise-free, free of distractions, and good lighting. That is key for a good, productive work area. Okay, so if you do not have an office desk or a desk to do your work, find a place that is quiet within your house. That can even be on the floor, in a corner, or your kitchen table, if it is quiet and noise-free. And then go to this area, make this area your work spot every day, so you start associating that space with doing schoolwork. Part of creating a good work environment when you are at home and doing remote learning is to have all of your materials organized and accessible. You do not want to be, every day searching around the house for a pen or a pencil. If you have a desk, you want to have them neat in little pencil holders, so you have all the things that you need. You have your computer, you have the books that you need to use. But if you don't have a desk and you're going to like a kitchen table that needs to be cleared out for when you're eating, I would suggest to keep your things neat in a basket. So if you have a basket like this, you can also have different bags or pencil cases. You can even use plastic bags, but make sure you have all of your schoolwork materials in this basket, so you can take this basket every day to the area that you decide to do your work. So you'll have your designated spot that is calm and you know that you need to start working, and you have all of your materials accessible in one area so that you know that you're ready to focus and get down to business and you're not scattered all over the place. So part of having a good work environment is working in an area that is free of distractions. Don't keep your desk cluttered with little toys or a Game Boy or anything like that. And that's also why I do not suggest to do your work in the living room, because if somebody else is watching TV, then it's very easy to get tempted to watching that or getting distracted from the noise. So you want to be in an area that is free of distractions so that you can focus. You also need to do your part in removing distractions. And a big distraction, unfortunately, nowadays is our cell phones. So I would say if you need to use a timer, put your cell phone on airplane mode and then set a timer for how many hours or minutes that you want to work. So you can do your work in, maybe if you want to do 3 hours of work, you can set it in 30-minute blocks, in which every 30 minutes your timer goes off and you are allowed a 5-minute break to stretch, get a drink, you know, maybe check a text, but I would be very weary about that because you can get kind of caught up in just texting and then 20 minutes is over. But be very vigilant of how long your breaks are. You can also set your timer up for every hour and then do a 10-minute break if that's how you want to do it. But you need to try to eliminate all of the distractions around you to focus for a block of time. And after that block of time, maybe 2 or 3 hours, then you can have maybe an hour to relax, go outside, talk to your parents, talk to your friends, and then come back and do some more work. The next thing that you need to create a good work environment and workflow is creating a routine. Routine means same thing every day, okay? So if you are remote, this is kind of going to be up to you to create your routine. Sit down and write it down. Write down the list of every hour of the things you need to do, when you need to Zoom, when you feel like you're going to eat, when you are going to do your work, and then when you're going to stop work, because you do not have to work all day long, but block out the times that you're going to do everything. You are going to want to write down your schedule so that you have it on paper and you can refer to it and you can see what you need to be doing every hour. You should look at this, you know, for the first few days or first few weeks of online, and once you have internalized this routine, then maybe you don't need to look at it as much, but it is a great thing to have. You might even want to write down a nice routine or schedule and paste it up onto your wall, or keep it accessible and visible for you to refer to, so that you start building these habits of the routines that you want to have while you are remote. Okay, so the last thing that I think you need to do to help yourself create a good work environment when doing remote learning is to discuss your schedule and your routine with your parents. You need to talk to them about the times that you're going to wake up and the times that you are going to be focused in class, online, doing your work, and when you need to be quiet and you cannot be distracted with other things. So if your parents do expect you to help around the house, or if you have little brothers and sisters that you need to watch, or whatever it may be, you want to discuss it with your parents. You want to tell them that your online classes are a priority. There is a time that you need to complete your work and get it done. And there is a time that you feel that you are best and most productive at working. So usually that is the daylight hours. You want to tell them that you can't just push everything off into the wee late night hours. So you want to discuss this with your parents so that they know what your schedule is and your study times are every day, and that they don't distract you and ask you to do different things. I think this will help you to create a good routine and understanding between you, your parents, and maybe your little sisters and brothers if you need to watch them. And you will be more successful in the coming months for online learning. So guys, I hope these suggestions and ideas help you for creating a positive work environment for yourself. I think it's really key that you set up an area and a space where you feel comfortable and you are not distracted, and you're going to set yourself up for success. It's an area that you want to go to every day and that you know that you have to work. I know that last spring was really difficult for many students to deal with the sudden change of everything becoming online and not seeing our teachers and not seeing our friends. But we need to continue this online and remote learning a little bit longer. So I hope that this coming fall will be more manageable, and you've seen your mistakes when you were online, and teachers have also seen their mistakes, and I hope that you can be more successful for this start of the school year. As long as you try to maintain your discipline and your focus, and you start your work on time and don't push it to the last second, then I'm sure you will be able to be successful and overcome any difficulties that you have. Well, students, I think that is all I have for today. If you like this video, please like this video. Comment down below if you have any other ideas of how to make a positive work environment while doing online remote learning. It can help everybody else who's watching this video. Please subscribe down below for more tips and tricks like this for student life and productivity. In the meantime, please keep learning and stay curious. Bye.